Hello and welcome to the program Ghana Speaks. My name is Enoch Ejo. Thanks so much for making time on this episode. Last week, I spoke about unity between Ghana and Nigeria and the importance of trying our best possible to avoid unnecessary tension and so on and so forth. But I realized that there is time for everything. And as a matter of fact, no one is calling for war. We all want peace to live as human beings. The way I was brought up, it's very difficult for me many a time to use certain words when I'm speaking because of my traditional background. I try my best possible to always stay within the code of honor, nobility. So when I'm choosing words, I'm always careful. Nonetheless, it doesn't also mean that we should at all times keep quiet and let certain things slide like that, because when you always choose to become calm, sometimes you'll be described as a fool. And to it, there's time for righteousness and there's time for what? Peace. Righteousness and then peace, there's difference. So at all times we try sometimes to go with the two, and sometimes we have to do that which must be done, so that at the end, all of us, or all in sundry, will have the understanding. This whole thing between Ghana and Nigeria, it was not like that. That is not the way it started. It started with a man who calls himself a king. A couple of times he denied ever calling himself a king. And I heard him say that he never made a statement he was going to build a kingdom. But to the best of my knowledge, kings do not rule villages. They rule what? Kingdoms. So to what? When you call yourself a king, it means you have kingdom. And when you say you have a kingdom, it means you are a king. As simple as that. In the past, it was very difficult to hear people say that Ghana and Nigeria, we are not one. From movies to music to whatever, you will always see Ghana and Nigeria coming together, the Jollof Derby and all those kind of stuff. But now, when you go to comment sections of programs like what I did last week, you will find out that people are saying that stop saying we are brothers, stop saying we are brothers, stop saying we are brothers. Ghana and Nigeria, we are not one. How did we get there? It all started because of one irresponsible statement from an arrogant man. Very arrogant. I've also realized that some Nigerians are very, very arrogant. You are enjoying our peace, enjoying how do you call it, your comfort in our country. Yet you find it difficult to acknowledge the fact that it is because of us that you are enjoying these things. God gives us life, yes. But without peace, without security, you will not have that peace that, Yet you hear Nigerians saying that, oh, Ghana this, Ghana that. So why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? The whole thing started with Chukwuode, Inhe and Yutu. It started with him when he called himself a king. Now watch this very video. The video that you are about watching has to do with someone who wants to be a president in Haiti, a presidential candidate. He traveled all the way from that part of the world to Ghana. Who did he come to meet? The king of the Igbos. Watch this.
Say I'm instigating hate. If you do not culture your people, teach them to obey the laws of wherever they go, you're going to be crying a river. Instead of calling a spade, you rather look for who to blame. So let me show you this video of a man that crossed his boundaries. Tell me how this is all right. This is him blessing an Haiti presidential candidate that came to Ghana. He went to his palace. What about Otunfo of the Ashanti Kingdom and then Ga Manche? What about other kings What about the king? Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at that video. They vex me.
In our tradition, whenever a king give a bill, somebody is giving transparent strength in you. Yes, transparent strength in you. I would have make you a chief, but the time will come. I want to give you strength, and this strength will take you more far. Whenever this is in your hands, the power of God is in you. When you raise your hands, God raises your hands for you. When you speak, men will listen to you, women will listen to you.
Yeah, that is him. He saw the self-proclaimed king blessing the guy. And there is someone who has said that he doesn't have a kingdom, that he's not a king, that he has never called himself a king. Now that video is coming up next. Watch this.
It's a grace that I'm putting on you. That this will attract men for you. Amen. To attract favor. Amen. The presence of God will always be upon you. Amen. For an Igbo man, a king, to give this to you, it shows that he loves you.
Now let's take that again.
For an Igbo man, a king, to give this to you, it shows that he loves you.
Again.
For an Igbo man, a king, to give this to you, it shows that he loves you.
Again.
For an Igbo man, a king, to give this to you, it shows that he loves you. Yes. I'm transferring love, power, strength, favor, grace of God, presence of God upon you now and forever. A day will come that you remember this day. Oh, yeah. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Bless you, my dear Lily. There are responsible vloggers from Nigeria, and there are irresponsible vloggers also from Nigeria. Some irresponsible vloggers have made some pronouncements, some statements that today, trust me, I'll go very hard on them. Forgive me, I hate using these kind of words, but I'm forced to under the normal circumstances, the current circumstances that we find ourselves in. This is what we call, this lady, I don't think, she's not a journalist. She's a vlogger. She's not a journalist. But she has done a very beautiful work. The whole thing started with this very man. So at the beginning, I remember making a statement, this shouldn't be an Igbo Ghana thing or Nigeria Ghana thing. It's supposed to be Chukwuode, Inhe Anietu and Ghana thing. But now it has moved from that to Ghana, Nigeria. All because of some irresponsible vloggers. But I have this very message to my Nigerian family and why Ghanaians are saying that you must go. And let me tell you this. When they make the statement, Nigeria must go, that does not mean that all Nigerian citizens, no. In other words, they are talking about irresponsible, undocumented citizens from Nigeria in this country. Those committing crime. Because if you say that all Nigerians must go, they're obviously talking about also the High Commissioner, isn't it? What has the High Commissioner done? No. But we are talking about irresponsible Nigerians. Irresponsible Nigerians. I call this the message. Listen to wisdom. The gentleman who spoke, he did so well to guard his tongue and his words. Listen to why some Ghanaians believe that Nigerians must go. Listen.
Very simple. We are Ghanaians, and at the moment, I think every Ghanaian, there's a trend going on out there that Ghana is not safe. There's a lot of kidnappings going on. As you can look behind me, just in the space of 2 weeks, we've lost about 8 of our Ghanaian brothers and sisters through kidnapping and then, circumstances which is very strange to understand. And at this point, we decided to come out to speak to our leaders that the kidnapping cases that is going on in Ghana is too much. We don't feel safe in our own country anymore. And as youth of this country, we've been able to assess the situation and we've realized that there are so many immigrants that are coming into Ghana without any proper checks. They get to our borders, they just enter Ghana, they commit crimes, and sometimes getting them is very difficult. So today we are gathered here to create an awareness, which is one, to let Ghanaians know that we are not safe anymore. Everyone should be careful wherever you are. Make sure if you are moving around in the night, you have safety measures in place. You have your something to defend yourself.
What are the safety measures? And are they, guarded by law?
The safety measures, you have to make sure you have the ones that are guarded by law. There are safety measures which is guarded by law. If you don't know how to get this kind of safety measures, we entreat you to go to any nearest police station, go and ask them that I need something to protect myself due to the current happenings in Ghana. And secondly, as Ghanaians, we heard there is a man from Nigeria claiming to be, according to the Ghana Traditional Council, he is claiming to be a king, and he was stamped as the self-acclaimed Igbo king. We as Ghanaians are very, very not happy with the way our politicians are quiet on this issue. The media is quiet on this issue. Our mainstream musicians, everybody is quiet, and we as citizens on this country, looking at the atrocities some of our neighboring countries are committing in Ghana, we cannot sit down and allow them have a king as well in Ghana.
So before you go there, so who do you blame for the life that we've lost here? Who are the cause, or who do you blame for that?
So we blame our authorities, we blame the Ghana Immigration Service, we blame the Ghana Police Service, because they see these things happening in Ghana and they overlook it. And at this point, we are putting all the blames on them, and we are telling them straightforward that they should sit up and then do the needful, because the citizens of this country who voted for them and then give them the mandate to be the police, to be the immigration, we are not safe in the country anymore. And these are the evidences of life.
So why is the focus on the Nigerians?
So the focus is not only on the Nigerians, the focus is on anybody that is in Ghana without proper documentation. We don't know what the person is doing, being it Nigerian, being it Nigerian, being it Cameroonian, being it Senegalese. But why, or the reason why you see more focus on Nigerians is because when you go into our database, most of the crimes that are committed by foreigners are Nigerians. So that is the reason why you see it to be something which is focusing on Nigerians. But we are not focusing on Nigerians alone. We are focusing on how we will be safe as Ghanaians.
You heard him. Everything that he said was within the law. Yes, somewhere in 1969, under K. Buzier's administration, the Aliens Compliance Order that came, it didn't only affect Nigerians. It affected Burkinabes, Togolese, Ivorians. But Nigerians were many at the time. Vice versa in 1983, same happened. It was not against Ghanaians per se, but Ghanaians were, in the highest. Their numbers were many, and they came back. Now, fast forward to 2025. There have been events. There have been certain things that have happened, made a lot of people agitated. So I'm going to give you evidence why people believe anything that has to do with crime should be labeled against some Nigerians. I don't want to say Nigeria in general, but some Nigerians. But before I go there, this irresponsible guy that I'm about to play his video, I will not dignify and qualify, the expression by mentioning his name. He doesn't even deserve to be called a human being among the human, community. Forgive me, but this guy has to, deserve to be in a zoo, much more than being in the human world. And as Nigerians will say, God punish that your mouth. Listen to what he said about our country.
Nigerians, no go better for Ghana. Now me talk am. It can never be better for them. It no go better for Ghana. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. With this thing where Ghanaians they do. You understand? Every African should not be happy with Ghanaians. Every African. It doesn't matter where you are from Africa, because Ghanaians have just shown us Africans that Ghana, they don't care about Africa. Ghana is not a proud African country. Ghana is not a proud African country. They are just like South Africa. They are almost similar, and they will gradually start enjoying the same thing South Africa is enjoying. White people dominating and controlling, and they are suffering in their country. That's what they are trying to become, in case they don't even know. So Ghanaians, it no go better for now. Let me talk. As a matter of fact, if you don't understand why I'm saying this, then you have to pay keen attention and watch this video very carefully, because Ghana has done something that is very terrible, very disturbing, very aching, and I don't know why Ghanaians are happy with it. That's the funniest part of it. See, the funniest part of it is that after the nonsense has happened, many Ghanaians, they don't seem to have any problem with it.
This is what this irresponsible, a small boy, like I said the last time, at this time that there's confusion between Ghana and Nigeria, there's tension blowing up, something is fueling up, something is coming up, there's fire. When you get a chance as a public speaker to say something, make sure you speak with wisdom, not foolishness. Because if you are not careful, because of your statements, you will kill hundreds and thousands of people. And as I said, right now Ghanaians are angry, or some Ghanaians are angry, some Nigerians are angry. So when you come in the middle, you're supposed to, say things that will make people, calm down. Not to say things that will make people angry. Unfortunately for this young man, what he said, after watching it, then it made me to understand why people are saying we are not brothers. I'll play you a video of what Ghanaians did to a Nigerian thief. A thief who was caught. The love Ghanaians showed that thief. I'll play you a video. You sit out there in some small room with a mic and a camera, and you decide to disrespect us. I don't blame you. I blame our leaders. Now, this is a story of a Nigerian who has been arrested for what? Having fake passports. A story of a Nigerian. Now, this very story, as you can see on Modern Ghana, it says, how two Ghanaian women were lured through marriage proposals to Nigeria and later what? Kidnapped. Look at them. This happened in your country. You kidnapped innocent women, lured them. And I cannot show the video because it's so barbaric. When you get a chance to speak, these are the things you need to talk about. Imagine if this or situations were to reverse, and this was supposed to, or this were to happen in Ghana, in Nigeria, what would have been the fate of our Ghanaian community there? Your people did this. The Takrady girls, go and find out the history. The 3 missing girls, Nigerian was involved. Go back to that Takrady story. You realize that a Nigerian was involved. 3 missing young girls who would have grown up to be flowers of the world, all because of wickedness of some people. If all these things were to happen in Nigeria, what would have been the fate of the Ghanaian community? Now, you also said Ghanaians have chosen a Korean. You even use white. Koreans are not white people. Be educated, my brother. You know who will call a white man? I will not tell you. Google for free. Then you will know. Is that Ghanaians have chosen a Korean over who? Your fellow Nigerians. This is very funny and interesting and rich coming from you. This is rich coming from you. Kojo Choi is 100% Ghanaian than any other Nigerian will be. Trust me. Do you know why I'm saying so? Alright. Let's go to Poland. As someone will say, Poland. Poland. The very first black person to go to the Polish parliament. His name, as you can see the picture, John Abraham Godson. He is a Nigerian. So you think Nigerians have the right to be appointed or to be elected into a European parliament, to be chosen over other Europeans, but Ghanaians do not have the right also to choose a Korean over other Ghanaians? Is that a fact? The last time I played a video of how some of your vloggers or journalists, or I don't even know who that person is, was priding himself the number of Nigerians who are mayors in this, mayors in that. Meanwhile, there are citizens of that country there. Yet, they gave that chance to a Nigerian. Your Super Eagle, Eagles team was managed by some white folks before Stephen Keshi and other people, isn't it? There were other qualified Nigerians. Why did you need to pick them? You went in for white folks and they messed you up. You shouldn't have made this statement at all. You shouldn't. A whole Polish parliament had a Nigerian there, and the guy that's even used Nigerian name, John Abraham Godson, typical European name, to let you know that he doesn't want to have anything to do with your country. This is what you're supposed to think about. But come to think of it, I've been wondering, a country with, I think, 30-something state with over 100 and something million people, or maybe almost 200 or something like that people. I wonder why whenever Nigeria is mentioned, the next thing that comes into mind is kidnapping, racketeering, Yahoo, ritual killing. Why? What kind of training or upbringing do some of you get? I'll not say all Nigerians. Do some of you get? What kind of upbringing? That an incident happened in a particular area with about 5-6 people, and that incident had to do with ritual killing or with something that has to do with violence, and they ask, is there a Nigerian in the area? Oh, then obviously, he's the one. All Nigerian things are Nala. Yes. So what if that person is a Nigerian? Obviously, he is the one. Are you not scared that because of that attack, certain innocent, Nigerians can be harmed? Are you not scared that something can even happen in a particular area? For all you know, a Nigerian might not be involved, but the mere fact that he's a Nigerian, the real perpetrators of the crime will run away and they will still hang it on the Nigerian. Are you not scared? Are you not scared? Were you abreast of this very video that I've shown, where the guy was claiming to be a king, and you are here or you are there condemning Kojo Choi? Kojo is a Ghanaian. He behaved. Have you ever, listened to him speak? I could have played you a video, but I will not. You can Google for free, or you can go on YouTube for free and listen to his accent, and then you know he's a Ghanaian. As Nigerian will say, who are your fathers? My brother, learn to educate yourself properly before you come on screen and set, so you do not cause confusion. At this very time, we need to be very careful. All that is needed is for someone very powerful to say that, go, and there'll be fire. So when they get a chance, like I said last time, there are Ghanaians also in Nigeria. So whenever we speak, sometimes we think about these people as well. That is why we have to tone down sometimes in some of these things and know how to handle it diplomatically, in saying to it that the bad nuts will be what? Will be sent away. This is how it's done. Now, let me continue. Our politicians right now have become a problem. Our politicians, both countries. Now, my own friend, Okujato Black, I was with him at National Union of Ghana student. When he was local news rep for his school, I was also local news rep for my school. We are very good friends. He knows me well, I know him well. The foreign minister of Ghana. Right now, he's a big man, he's a foreign minister, isn't it? Yes. Now, my dear friend Okujato welcomed his counterpart from Nigeria. Let's watch the video, then we'll continue on after.
It is also important to emphasize that we have agreed that we will deepen our community-to-community engagements. We are conscious of our history, that even though we have a historical background with a lot of our ethnic groups having the same heritage and antecedents. You do know, for example, that the Ewe people migrated together with Nigerians, sojourned in Ile-Ife, and continued to the Gold Coast. The Gans have a similar story. So we have very interesting anthropological antecedents, which shows that we are one people. But regardless of that, there have been times in our history where we have had skirmishes. You remember the Aliens Compliance Order. We saw a number of so-called foreigners being removed from Ghana. And then you also recall Ghana Must Go in 1983, where over 1 million Ghanaians were forced out of Nigeria. So we are conscious of that history, which should guide all of us, that if these things are not managed well, it could take us back to certain dark occurrences in our history. That is why we have been demonstrating a lot of maturity and asking that we douse the flames, we show compassion, we should remember that we are one people. Let's always remember that Ghana, as the headquarters of Pan-Africanism, what Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our country, taught us is that we should ignore artificial boundaries. We are one people. And let us always remember that there is a bigger goal, a bigger Pan-African agenda where we want to form an all-united states of Africa.
Interesting, isn't it? I understand that you are a diplomat and you can never expect a minister of state who represents the foreign ministry to stand before the public and the world to say that Ghanaians should attack Nigerians. No. It will be irresponsible. Even those of us here will condemn it. It will be irresponsible for him to say that. We can never also expect you to say anything that will draw closer to fire, because you are a diplomat, you are a noble person, and you are an honorable person representing the Ghanaian community at large. And so the international eyes will be watching, human rights will be watching, those who want to aspire to be like you will be watching, all and sundry will be watching. And as a result, when that platform is created, you try your best possible to say things that at the end will become peaceful. Nonetheless, Mr. Minister, my brother Okujato, you giving history that some Voltarians or whatever migrated from Nigeria and the Ghans to have the same thing, were you trying to justify the fact that Nigerians have the same rights as Ghanaians in this country? I just want to understand that. That historical lesson, diplomatically, yes, might help. But was that particular story important at that moment? Are you aware of the comments people passed after your press briefing? How people were angry. Is that what you're going to tell the victims who lost their lives in the hands of some Nigerians? That we are one and we are all the same and we are this, we are that. Is that what you're going to tell them? To the extent that some part of your statement you said that the so-called foreigners who were sent away in 1969 by K. Buzu administration because of the compliance order. So are you again also saying that those people were not foreigners but they were Ghanaians? Is that what you're saying? But when it got to your, counterparts, listen to what she said.
Like I said before, I came and I saw with my own two eyes that there were not tires burning on the streets and people with placards everywhere urging Nigerians to be deported. And it speaks to how the government of President John Mahama was able to rise to the occasion. President Mahama and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are like brothers. Of course, Nigerians were in a very festive mood during the inauguration ceremony of President Mahama. Our president was here and for the occasion, and he gave a very, very impassioned speech, which speaks to the special bond that exists between these two gentlemen, and by extension, the bonds that exist between Ghanaians and Nigerians.
My question to this very lady, the foreign minister, the beautiful foreign minister from Nigeria, why didn't she come to Ghana when the three girls got missing? Or when the three girls were declared missing and a Nigerian name was mentioned? Why didn't she come? Why didn't she come to Ghana when these ladies, two ladies who were rescued from the hands of some kidnappers, why didn't she come to Ghana? But why this time? Because she's afraid that Ghanaians are going to attack Nigerians. We don't do that in this country. No, we don't. Why would a Ghanaian attack a Nigerian? We are not violent. All that we are saying is that leave the country. You sit in that particular country and you talk like they are drumming in your head. Yet you have Nigerians using illegal means, passing through the sea, every corner of the world, just to come to Ghana. Why? How many Ghanaians are passing through illegal means to go to Nigeria? You have Nigerians using all the illegal routes just to come here. Just go online. You will see a lot of videos on Nigerians praising Ghana. That is how I wanted our relationship to be. But like I said, when the statement is made that Nigerians must go, doesn't mean that all Nigerians. No, the irresponsible ones. But now you've made people angry, people are agitated because of some of these useless statements. If you think Ghana is not a place for you, just relocate. Nothing more, nothing less. Leave our country, just leave. So, to you, my dear friend Ablakwa, I believe the NDC is interested in maintaining power. But believe you me, 2028, it will not be an easy road, like I said. After every 8 years, we change government, yes. But for the first time, if a change is going to occur, it will be because of some of these things. Some people are saying that Ayaruga is using it to build a sports car career. Why will he do that? He's saying that this Chukwuode, Inhe and Yetu, and the criminals among us should go away. That's what he's calling for. And this small boy sat there and get all of us angry. You think I'm happy to see this kind of statement, Nigeria must go, Nigeria must go? You think I'm happy seeing that? No. But what you are doing is getting some of us angry, getting people angry. And the government must listen to the people. You have to listen to the people first. Have one-on-one with them. Through what you call town hall meeting. Listen to the grievances of people. You've all kept quiet. When elections, come up, now you're all thinking about Kutia. You are going to use the same Ghanaians. Sometimes, I don't understand some of us. We still follow these politicians because they will use you at Akutia. Yet when it comes to security, they keep quiet. We don't expect any violence, any barbaric act against any Nigerian. No. You will never see a Ghanaian doing that. That a Ghanaian will stand up and will attack a Nigerian. No. Personally, I will even condemn it. This is not what we do in this country. But what is happening presently goes beyond that diplomatic thing that you people are trying to do. All political parties were quiet. Yet you are saying that you want to become leaders of our country. And to our chiefs, some of you, Nanano, you plead and beg you. Some of you have been accused of being in bed with some of these Nigerians. If you all sell the lands, at the end, we will not have anything to sit on. Like it happened in South Africa. I watched with Umaya's video where some South African white folk, I'll not even say South African, some white folks were claiming that the land belongs to them. Is this what we are going for? If our kings, ancestors, leaders, many centuries ago, if this is what they did, would this country be here? Go anywhere in the world and mention the name Ghana, and you are embraced, you are loved. The moment you mention you are from Ghana, everyone, every single person wants to associate with you. The land of peace, the people of peace. But you mention Nigeria, it comes with some negative names. And this is what you're supposed to, fight to brand positively, like what Lily is doing. There are some beautiful Nigerians. Last time I showed you a picture of one of them who's doing a lot of charitable events in Ghana. Now, I'm going to show you this video. This one I know a lot of people will be very angry because this is happening in what? Nigeria. In Nigeria, that if a Ghanaian wants to sell something, he has to sell it to a Nigerian at a cheap price for that Nigerian to rather sell it at a price that he wants. Watch the video.
This is Monkey Village, right here in Mende, Maryland, Lagos, Nigeria. In what appears to be the outback of the area, Ghanaian cane weavers are not allowed to venture beyond these parameters. While Nigerians are allowed to display their products, Ghanaians serve as laborers who manufacture these cane products for a fixed price. 54-year-old Adeyemi Bolarinwa concentrates hard as he weaves this basket. His calloused hands work deftly, and in a matter of minutes, he finishes one of his orders. Bolarinwa's father is Nigerian, but his mother is Ghanaian. Despite his being a Nigerian, Bolarinwa cannot sell his products directly to buyers. He can only sell to a group of Nigerian cane weavers, who in turn sell directly to customers. It's a rule among the Cane Weavers Association here which restricts non-Nigerian cane weavers from dealing directly with customers.
They brought some job for one Nigerian man, according to the history, from 1986. Then the man delayed the job, and they saw another Ghanaian man. They went to, that's a Sheraton hotel. So they went to the Ghana man. The Ghana man did the thing in time as they want. So the contract go to that Ghana man. So then, now those people are the indigenous work against foreigners that they can share a place together. So the moment they granted that law still will work from 86 up to by this time. So Ghanaians don't have any choice to meet customer or something like sell anything direct. So always we are in backyard that when they receive the order, they come and give us a job. That's the situation where we are facing now.
As migrant workers, Bolarinwa says he and other Ghanaians have no choice than to obey this restrictive rule. So they keep their heads low and make the best of their meager income.
A stranger cannot be like citizen. So we have no choice. And there's no any help. Because if someone came that we want to give you advance, they used to tell the person that this is a foreigner, you to take your money around or something like that. So we have no choice. We are there in panic. And we just manage it because that's a handicraft. That's a hand job. That's my professional, actually. It's my professional. So anyhow, bear it. I'll manage it.
Where in Ghana will you see such a thing? And this guy is even saying the father is a Nigerian, the mother is a Ghanaian. This guy is saying that the father is a Nigerian and the mother is a Ghanaian. Holy moly. As someone will say, Holy Moses. Holy Moses. What? That guy will use his strength to do that. And a Nigerian will buy it at a cheaper price and sell it at a price that the Nigerian, wants. So if you were to do the same thing to your people here, my brother, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have happened? I always believe that once in a while, as human beings, we will, have issues. There will be confusion. There will be this, there will be that. We all have the responsibility to protect each other. As Africans, as human beings, it doesn't matter whether the person is Latino, Black, Chinese, Caucasian, whatever. So long as you are a human being, we have to protect each other. But when some human beings decide to assume the role as animals, you put them in the zoo. You don't let them live among human beings. Because if you let them live among human beings, they will end up chewing and killing people. It is of this reason why many a time certain people set boundaries against certain people. I will never be happy to see an African attack an African. Never. I would never be happy to see an African attack a white dude or a white dude attack a black man. But what I'll be happy to see is oneness and unity. That when I see you as a Nigerian, I can shake your hand. Devoid of any trick, devoid of anything. With the mindset that this handshake represents peace and peace it is. I want a situation where I can see a Cameroonian, Zambian, Kenyan, someone from any other African country, or even an American or a Brit, then we can hug each other. That's the kind of world I want. But for that world to happen, criminals will have to be dealt with by the law. And the leaders will have to speak and act. That image that has been created by some Nigerians, like I told you the last time, the video of a beautiful lady whose head was chopped off, and as the guy was cutting the head, the camera guy was saying confirm, 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 barbaric, and blood was oozing out like that. If that guy is not an animal, can he do such a thing to a normal human being? You kill someone, slaughter her. This is the image people have about Nigeria. I'm going to show you a video. This is a Nigerian thief The guy came to our Ghana land and decided to steal. When he was caught, he was given food. They gave him dress, and on top of it, he got a woman as well. It happened in Ghana. Tell me where in Nigeria this can ever happen. Watch this video.
Why do you come and steal in our community?
I wanted to come. I'm a
You are a barber.
Yes.
You know something. You are going to collect all the sand from this water. Do you hear what I said? We will not allow somebody to beat you. He's a Nigerian guy. What is your name? Aninis Aliu. Yes. Next time, don't come this community and steal. You are going to work in this gutter. Come out all the. Come out all. All the wallet boot. All the wallet boot. Come out all the sun. All the sun. Next time, don't come those communities. Hey, Raja, hey, listen to me. Do the work very well. Do you understand? If you don't do the work very well, I'll let my people discipline you. I don't want anyone to discipline you. So do your work very quick. You are collect all this. Operation. Next time, will you come this community and steal? Oh, gentleman like you. Why? If you finish, what food will you eat? Bamboo and what? I'll provide you bamboo and fish. Don't worry, you do this job. Okay? Let's go. Now you say you eat 3 balls of bamboo. If we make it 5 for you, is it okay? Or 3?
3.
Only 3. 3 is okay.
Just make it 4.
We should make it 4. Come over there. Allez bamboo 4. Allez bamboo 4. Wow. Are you sure you can eat 4 bamboo? This guy is one of our Nigerian brother who's still in the community, but we just give him a work. Operation clean your front. Clean inside the gutter. After finish the gutter, he said he will drink mulch and rush. We give him a drinks and he drink. After drink the drink, we give him water. We give him a water finish. We let him bath in the body. And we give him top and down. After top and down, we bring him to Wars here, our one special joint in the community. See, we eat 4 bamboo and what? 2 fish. Which fish do you like? You like chicken or cow or tilapia? Or you just choose your choice?
I like chicken and fish.
You like what?
Chicken and fish.
Chicken and fish. Yes. So after stealing and catch you like chicken and fish?
Yes.
Okay, no worry. Over there, cheese come like a chicken and fish. What do you like? Panel soup. And what? A fish.
Fish and chicken.
Fish and what?
And chicken.
Fish and what?
And chicken.
Are you the one who's stealing Akotolati? Are you the one who's stealing Akotolati?
Yes.
Are you the one? So next time will you steal again?
I will not steal again.
Thank you. Next time don't steal again. Give him chicken and fish. Chicken and fish. The number 1 special food. What's here? Hey, chicken and fish. Mr. Thief say he like chicken. Chicken and what?
Chicken and fish.
Chicken and what? Or orange or rush or which drink you drink? Club rush. Say you don't get rush. You get stoned. Fresh girl. And then you fresh girl. Man, Osmojo. Yes, Charlie. As you see this lady, she said she love Joe. Charlie Joe. You Charlie, Jojo. You are the one who steal and get food and get clothes and get Joe. Another more bamboo. It's okay. As you see the lady right now standing here, she says she's in love with you. What will you say?
Okay, I would say I'm in love with her.
Is that not beautiful? Is that not the kind of image we should be promoting? By you being a vlogger, you got the opportunity to make things right like Lily did. The beautiful Lily. Show the picture once again. Yes, the beautiful Lily. Follow her. I call her the beautiful Lily. I salute you, my dear. Get in touch. The beautiful Lily, like what she's doing, this is what we're supposed to do. When someone is wrong, we talk about it. When someone is right, we talk about it. We are not supposed to rise against each other because of the stupidity of one person. But if you decide to, based on that stupidity, to make certain statements without thinking twice, the repercussions, believe you me. I mean, when you talk about immigrants, when Trump decided to deport Ghanaians and other immigrants from US, we are not happy. So why will Ghanaians also be happy doing that to other people? But the difference is that we are not killing people. We are not kidnapping people. We're being law abiding. But unfortunately, because of documentation, certain people, needed to be deported, which is unfortunate. But you come here, we give you a place of comfort. You enjoy our food, our women, our money, then you make noise. Anyway, this is where I like to end the show. Proudly brought to you by the Hawk Investigations and WACO. Hawk Investigations, they are into investigative related activities. So if you want them to investigate, let's say research or do something for you, call them on 020-228-3252. 020-228-3252. When you call them, they'll be there to assist you in any other area of investigations that you want them to assist you, provided it's within their domain. And those of you who are also into construction, building of schools, roads, and so on and so forth, this is the number for you. There's an organization called WACO. They're into your construction, business when it comes to delivering on their word. Call WACO on 050-5714-871. 050-5714-871. Once you call them, they'll be there to assist you any way they can. Thanks so much for making time. If I've said something that probably you didn't expect me to say, forgive me. It's not my usual style. Like I said, my traditional roots, and I bring in that's not allowing me to say certain things. But when I saw that video of that vlogger, I was not happy at all. So I had to go the way I did. Thanks very much for watching, and bye.